And hello everybody, welcome back. BogMod here. So we done Therian, so we got Cyrus's a little bit. So the next tree, Primrose, Hannet, and Olberic. Alright, let's make Jorbs. You can be a priestess. Yeah, why not? You can be a merchant too. Yeah, you need a little more hit points. And I will give you more SP. See, they've also all learned their primary skills. We're learning Trade Tempest, just in case we want to do some wind damage. Alright. Let us continue the plot. Tidings of elderly friends. A scholar keeps a close eye on the local water supply, just so to ensure that those who live nearby will not again fall prey to a sickness.
Oh.
So two grandmas haven't been around lately. Should check and make sure they're not sick in bed. Who needs help from a whippersnapper? Whee! Home of the southeast. She's a quiet life of solitude. Has died. She met another older woman when taking a walk, and they've become good friends. Okay.
Thank you.
Demure Grandma. Alright. Stubborn curmudgeon. Aw, she's grateful to, they're grateful to have a dear friend who accepts her for who she is. She will she will likely never admit to such. Aw, well, that's a little sweet.
How are you holding up?
Thank you. Aye.
Great picking. Miguel.
Are you all right?
You know the mass murderer and torture of orphanages Miguel?
How can this be?
Yeah, that are no good thief. Thief? He killed a man. He slipped into one of the local estates, and when the butler found him, Miguel stabbed the poor man to death 17 times! In the face! It was a little excessive, a lot of us thought. And Vagrant, if you know what's best for you, you'll find yourself a new friend. Gasp! Maybe that guy who inquired about people had a bit of sense to him.
So we meet again.
Sorry, no time to chat. I have a patient waiting.
Surely you don't mean to save that scoundrel's life.
So you knew?
I did.
Yeah, he showed a little bit of interest in how the guy got all cut up.
He claimed to be a humble farmer, but the dagger concealed beneath his cloak told me otherwise. There was far more blood on him than that from his wound. Nor did his nervous, flickering eyes do him any favors. No, it was clear why he hadn't sought treatment for his wound. He's a man on the run.
Man on the run.
Still. Because someone's a thief, that means you leave them to die?
No. Murderer. Killer. He just pointed out he had a knife, he was on the run, and a lot of blood on him wasn't his own.
I said it once, and I'll say it again. Some lives are worth saving. Others, not so much.
Bollocks!
Every
We're
murderer
apothecaries, not gods.
gotta be
It
saved.
ain't our place to judge. We have a duty to help anyone who needs us. Am I wrong?
I mean, maybe. I think a lot of people would argue that if someone who you knew was a monster and was hurt came in and they planned to go right back to it, maybe you shouldn't help them.
Show me one of your tonics.
Huh? Why should I do that?
Call it curiosity. I want to see your skills for myself.
Well, if you insist. Here, looking's free.
It is unrefined, but adequate. Made with talent and confidence. Hear me, Altyn. I can see the passion in your eyes, so I'll not mince words.
I kind of like this.
Let that man die.
I kind of like this back and forth between them.
You can't.
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life. Especially the life of a killer.
Now this is some
Should go back and
decent
check on Miguel.
moral conflict. What is the right thing to do? In such a case. What's the matter, Primrose? His eyes are just like mine. Are you kidding? Your eyes are 100 times more stunning, if you don't mind me saying. Thank you, not quite what I meant. See, in my work, I've met the gaze of many a man. I've learned their eyes speak more truth than their tongues. His heart is filled with pain. La 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 la. Alright, checking in on our boy, the killer. The killer of men. The mass murderer of death. Be wounded stings something terrible.
Whoa.
It's worse than I thought. His life is.
Hi there.
Tell me I'm going to survive.
I'll take care of this.
The stings I can tell the medicine works. If the medicine tasted good, you'd know it was bad.
All right. I'll fix you up, good as new.
Before you act, ask yourself what it truly means to save a man's life. Especially the life of a killer.
Ooh. The words haunt him.
What?
Is it worse than you thought?
Shucks.
I was talking about you, Miguel. You thief and a murderer.
Huh?
I was framed, I tell ye. Well, actually, I was just to say, the truth is entirely unrelated. If it's a physical stab wound.
I don't know.
All right, well, there you go. He's confessed, basically. All right. He killed a man. He killed a man to save his kids. Well, Miguel, what is the great thing to do here? He used to be a mercenary, but he lost his job. Had to take up thieving to support his family. So this moment, you're a new man.
Now listen here.
No more thieving here.
Aye.
I mean, I understand the sentiment you're making here, Altyn. I really do. But again, starving children. I think when he thinks back to being like, oh, okay, well, can't get a job, kids are starving. What do I do? He's gonna go, you know, I'm gonna go take that thieving option again.
I'll beg of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Aw, you still helping the man out? It's a kindness, to be sure. And so Allyn toiled into the wee hours of the night, tending to Miguel's wounds as best he could. Until finally, in the end...
Shucks.
Alright, but where is Miguel? Now where did Miguel head off to? I know not. His wounds haven't healed such that he might go on wandering. Thou art a skilled healer. In but a brief time, thou dost curing the man's injuries, was able to rise in from his sickbed. It is clear thou art a master of thy craft. And thou art quickly made shy when the talk turneth to thyself. My praise is not lightly offered. Thou must do well to taken it to heart. Because until he's old, mercenary self. You know what mercenaries do, right? Like, he is a hired killer. says, stand back or I'll slit your brat's scrawny throat. Well,
Someone help!
that's,
Got that?
and over all you've got?
No, no.
Oh, he's not a nice man.
Fuck me.
Bring every leaf you own to the Riviera Woods by sundown, else you'll never see the brat again. Well, Altyn. That's a little awkward.
The hells? It can't be.
It couldn't be.
Oh, heavens.
Check my poor Timothy.
That bastard.
Whatever am I to do?
I'll take care of this.
You went towards the Lost Woods. Not the one that had the horrible monster dog, but the other woods.
Got it.
Man, why do we have 2 woods of horrible doom outside our town? It's an amazement any of our children reach adulthood.
Tisk.
Steady now, Altyn. I trust him, that brazen-faced brute. Steady, my friend. Our first priority is the child. Am I not right? Oh, you are. Sometimes my emotions get the better of me. In times like this, we must help one another. I have no doubt that one day it will be my turn to call upon you for wisdom and perspective. Okay. The Riviera Woods. Or Riviera Woods? Well, I suppose we should save. And I guess we explore. Purifying dust. Therion.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
I am ready. Let yourself be healed.
Forgot to hit the inn.
The battle is truly joined.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Alright. Weak to arrows.
Here we go.
What about daggers? Nope.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Interesting.
Lightning and spears. Makes sense.
Victory shall be mine.
What about wind magic? Nope, don't care.
I am ready. Let yourself be healed.
Here we go.
Alright, not daggers.
Victory shall be mine.
What now? Interesting.
There we go. But all weak against lightning, and that is very, very frightening.
Here goes nothing.
Just a little bit of first aid
That'll
going.
do her.
Let yourself be healed.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Lightning!
Lightning. Shattering them.
No! My blade is unbending!
I am ready.
Watch me now.
There we go.
The show is over.
And that healed him too. Alright, we'll take a break here, and then I suspect we'll deal with this guy next time. And perhaps have a bit of a boss fight. So that'll be fun, right? Right. See you soon.